Good evening, Augusta Nation, and thank you for joining me on the ride home. And just actually stopped in my parents' neighborhood. Had an estimate in here, and thought I would see my dad when he got off work, but he did not show up, so I'm headed on home. Had a good day estimating. We've seen in videos past our CRM. We use Service Autopilot. Not the biggest fan, but it does have a great feature as far as automated marketing emails. You got your customer database, and every month we send out for our entire database people that we've sent estimates to, people we've done work for in the past, people we currently do work for, and it helps us to market to people that we've already paid to get the lead. They're already in our database. They've received emails from us. So this one, it's winter time. Just sent a winter cleanup, getting ready for the spring. And so I think I had about 16 on the schedule today. I've got another 19 tomorrow. So that always gets us a little bit busy, especially in times, when it's slower typically. So went out and did that, and we'll just do a small recap. It's almost the end of January, which is typically the month of where New Year's resolutions start and end in the same month. But I don't typically make New Year's, or not typically, I just don't make New Year's resolutions. One of the things I try to do is to continuously improve the important aspects of my life. And if you look at the description in the channel, what this channel is about, it's my entrepreneurial journey. Mainly right now it's Augusta. My wife, her first week of her business, her first 7 days is with the brick and mortar was Saturday, so we've got that going on. But then my entrepreneurial journey, my path to building wealth in business, growing these businesses while trying to keep my most important priorities in focus. And that would be, for me personally, is I'll do my best to live a life focused on walking the path that God has provided for me. Try to always be thinking about that, always be aware that I want to live a Christ-centered life. And then number two, my family. I'm a husband, a father, a son, and so try to keep my priorities there. And my personal health and well-being. I'm really big into fitness. Had a competitive bodybuilding background. And then my businesses. And not saying that there is an even balance. There's not. It does not exist. My philosophy is whenever I am, whatever needs me the most, wherever I'm at, I want to be present and focused. That's my goal, at least. Of course, I get distracted, and of course, there's probably times when I'm out of focus, where my priorities are out of line. That's just the way it goes, but that's my attempt. And then, as far as I'll try to, with this channel, I'll try to do like kind of a recap of what my goals are with those aspects, how I'm doing, and just do like little check-ins. And so, the beginning of the year, we've got a whole lot of stuff going on with all aspects of that, and I'll just do a brief run down the list in order that I list. So I've been a believer for a long time, been saved. I grew up in a Baptist church, and at least going with my friends. But as far as I would say, strengthening my faith and reading God's word and going to church because I wanted to go and learn, that was a catalyst from my wife. And when my oldest son was 6 months old, that's when I started going and really trying to strengthen my faith and learn. So right now, currently, I'm on a plan of, I say reading, but I don't read anymore, I listen. So I use YouVision, and I'm on a 90-day plan to read the Bible cover to cover, or listen to it. So that's really cool. And so I'm on that path. I'm doing that. I'm listening to the verse of the day, going to church, so that's good. my goal one of my goals from last year was to get more involved. So like at our church at Journey Community, we've got groups that we can join, call them J groups, but I definitely want to do that, and I need to make time for it. But as of right now, I'm reading the Word, so that is good. That's a step, and so I feel like I'm pretty in line with that, with the priorities. Number two, me being a husband and a father. I feel like I've gotten more of a handle on a home life than I have in a long time. I'm a little late today, but I try to be home at 6, play with my son for a solid 2 hours, and then put him to bed. That seems to work for us. And as far as me being a supportive husband, I'm sure I know I can always be better, doing things around the house, supporting my wife in her business. I am doing that, and doing my best to make sure she knows I love her and that I'm in love with her. So always can improve, but I'm still focused on that. And then as far as in the gym, I haven't counted the weeks. I think I started my journey back on a program. I think it was like September 13th, so however many weeks that is, 20 something. I've been doing pretty good. Now it's time to track, see where I am at calorie wise, and have not done that yet. But I have lost 15 pounds since I started, so that was good. And then business wise, that's what this channel is every day. But as far as a high level view of what's going on, I am super blessed, and I'm extremely excited for this year. We'll call it the year of the prophet, where finally we've built the machine. We've got the economy of scale. Last year we hit $1 million, and so we're not in ultra growth mode. We're gonna extract that cash, and it's gonna be a really good year. Used to growth sucking cash and not having it, so I'm super stoked. Excited to see what this year brings, but even more than the profit, what has been growing and is very evident. We just got back from conference. We took 3 of our team members and then my partner Jeremy. We all went to Landscape Summit in Washington State. It's held by Mike Andes every year, the middle of January, and my team was super engaged. We came back, and the whole team seems to be just more in tune with the culture. I think we got extreme buy-in, and I know we do, and I'm very thankful for that, for all my team members that have trusted me and believed in the mission and found something they can get behind and put their energy towards and live out their potential. So super stoked for this year. We've got Matt Owens and McKeet McFadden will be general managers of their own operation. At the end of this year, we'll be getting ready for North Augusta and Aiken. So that would be our second and third Augusta lawn care franchise location. So super stoked about that. We've got tomorrow, we'll be filming the optional, we only do one meeting a week now for the whole team, and then an optional Thursday morning meeting. That looked like a lobster. That's pretty cool. Optional Thursday morning meeting at 6:30. The guys can come in. We're all talking about personal finance, how to build wealth, and how to progress, mainly financially and personal wealth building. We're all doing this together too. Like I've been absorbing all of Mike's content and a whole lot of investing content, and I might be a little bit late to the game, but I'm not. It's not too late for me. So I've got a whole lot of information of, hey man, I wish I would have done this when I was y'all's age. For the guys on our team that are in their early 20s, I think that we started with, like, if you watched last week's video, we started with just an IRA and what the power of compound interest can provide, and then I sent everybody a document or a Google sheet that they can start tracking their budget, seeing where they are currently spending their money, so that we can formulate a planned budget to save as much cash as possible for investing. So really excited to see where that goes. And then my wife's business, like I said, first week in operation, this past Saturday was our first 7 days. God has provided us with that vessel, and as scary as it is, a brick and mortar location, I've got nothing but faith. Number one, I know God put us here. Number two, my wife is an absolute warrior. When she was doing competitive NBC bikini, no matter what she does, she puts her all into it, to the point of physical exhaustion. And everybody that's an entrepreneur, in landscaping, whatever business it is, everyone can relate to that. Giving your absolute all, feeling like you gave more than your all, and just, it can lead to fatigue, extreme fatigue. It can lead to a lot of things, but I'm there to support my wife. Super proud of her. She did, if you include Mike Andes, thank you so much for that order. They made a very large order for the conference, which ended up being almost $3,000. But if you don't include that, Amber did a little over $12,000 her first week under brick and mortar location. $15,000 if you include that online order. So super happy about that. We did, of course, you get the final contract and bills more than you thought. You spend more than you thought on the equipment. The schedule, the build out takes longer than you thought. Paying more in rent when you're not open. But all things considered, I know this is going to succeed, and I have nothing but faith in Amber. So I'll continue to update on that. We'll try to do a video, at least 1 or 2 videos a month about the bakery and just different things. I guess Amber's went to get the kids. She's not here, so just pulling into the driveway, and I look forward to tomorrow's meeting. It will just film it just like we did last time. Usually lasts about 30 minutes, 35 minutes, and it's just the team, whoever wants to come, optionally come and talk about their finances, try to figure out strategies of how to invest and build wealth. Hope y'all have a great evening, and we will see you at 6:30 in the morning. Well, I guess it'll be about 7:30 when I upload it.